Welcome back, everyone, to episode number 34, yes, of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. This is the Austrian Grand Prix, and I've been looking forward to this race, because last year we won legit. Well, we got a bit lucky winning last year, but this time we've got legit pace to try and beat Lewis Hamilton and the Mercedes team. Let's see if we can get the job done. There is our facility as it stands right now. Having a look at the R&D, all of this is going to come in for the British Grand Prix, apart from the chassis. Excuse me. That'll come in for the Hungarian Grand Prix. You can see our energy store there. It's a little bit worn, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that throughout, certainly throughout Austria, and certainly through Silverstone as well, because that's when we'll be able to change it over. We signed a new sponsor at the end of last episode. Zanzer achieve at least one podium finish within the team, and considering we've got Austria coming up, we can do that. So let's look at the championship, shall we? And Jackie's leading the way, followed by Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly and Carlos Sainz, your top 10. In the constructors, Mercedes and Chaseliner are starting to split from the pack, followed by Red Bull, Ferrari, Racing Point, Renault, AlphaTauri, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Haas and the Williams team. And still, one driver yet to get off the mark, and that would be the young Canadian rookie, Nicholas Latifi, when everything is revealed right about, I would say, now. Or maybe now. We'll try now. We'll try now. There you go. Tatiana slipped down to 14th. No worries there. She will hopefully improve a little bit more around the Red Bull ring. She's got a bit more weight training in her. So let's go get practiced. Let's go get qualified. And we will see you on the start line at the Red Bull ring for the Austrian Grand Prix, folks. It should be a cracker.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Iceman, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Leclerc, Ocon, Perez, Calderon, and Kimi Raikkonen, Stroll, Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Gasly, Sainz, Ricciardo, Alexander Albon, and Lando Norris. Russell, De Vries, Latifi, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. Well, I've got to say this, folks. I'm afraid I really do have to say this. We were pole for a long time, then Lewis Hamilton comes along with the absolute ultimate try-hard lap and nicks pole, and then Bottas did the exact same thing, and we're starting P3. There is the strategy. You can see we may get rain. I'll just point it up here. That we may get some rain towards the end of the race, so keep an eye out for that one. But we'll be staying out if it comes. No way we're going to risk that. Let's go and see if she can win this race, shall we? It's lights out and away we go here in Spielberg, and there goes Jackie. Oh, she's already side by side with one of the Mercedes. I don't know which one. Oh, dear me, round the outside. Oh, that's going to be a position back. Surely. No? Oh, well, we'll take that then. We're going to take this all day, every day to the bank as we head up to turn 3. We've got to call it turn 3 because the motorcycles keep that kick. Oh, one of the Mercedes just lost his wing there. I saw an end plate go flying. I think that was that Hamilton? It must have been Hamilton. Hamilton sticking his nose where it just didn't belong, folks. As down into turn 4 we go, and through turn 5, heading towards turn number 6, and Bottas is all over that rear end. Oh, he is really all over that rear end. We're going to get rid of DBS optics, I think. Top 10s are easy to come by on 102 difficulty. Maybe even 103 will be coming soon. I think next year we will start looking at 105 maybe. That's the theory anyway. But through turn, the last corner we come, and here we go, start lap number 2. Bottas looking, you see Bottas in the rear wing there. He was looking all over the place as we head through turn 1, and now Bottas all over Jackie's rear end. He is going to be chewing down into turn 3. He's looking to the outside. Jackie will just keep it right there, and that should be easy. Easy, easy. Well, you think it's easy, but it's really not. That's just telling you all that a video is saved and been converted. As we go on to lap number 4 here, and you see Bottas still. Bottas is still there. He's still lurking, folks. We haven't quite got rid of him just yet, but we're trying. It's not through lack of trying, it's through lack of something else. As we go on to the battle for P18, that's George Russell in first with Kevin Magnussen right behind him. Behind them is Nick de Vries and Nicholas Latifi in the other Williams and Haas respectively. And it's round the outside for Kevin Magnussen. That's always a good place into turn 3. He's got his man. Fair play as Nick de Vries will have a look at his teammate here into turn 4. Will that man make it or not? We do not know. Let's have a look here. George Russell on the left now. Nick de Vries on the right. And it looks like Nick de Vries is going to keep his nose in down the hill. And he's got him. Fair play to the Dutchman. That was a good move there as Jackie goes wide in turn 8. Oh, that was very wide indeed, but we move forward now onto lap number 6, and Bottas is still there, folks. He is still there, and he needs to disappear very, very quickly, if you won't mind, because I don't like the fact that Bottas is there. He's hanging around too much for my liking. He's going to the outside of turn 3, up. He's ahead there. Oh, lock up into turn 3, but Jackie's going to have DRS because I think she passed the activation point last. And she did. Look, that's going to leave Bottas susceptible here to Sebastian Vettel. And he's going to try around the outside of turn 4. Is Sebastian Vettel going to move into P2? Oh, it's going to be so close. If he stays there, he's got him. But, oh, I think Bottas. No, he's still there. He's got his nose in. Sebastian Vettel, look at this. This is a great shot from the helicopter, folks. And Sebastian Vettel will move into P2, and you got one of the Red Bulls lurking in P4. That's Max Verstappen, with Esteban Ocon lurking in P5. But we're on to lap number 7 now. And Sebastian Vettel hasn't really made any inroads towards her, but he might make a few inroads now as we go to Esteban Ocon with Charles Leclerc all over his rear wing. This is the fight for P5, but oh, Ocon with a big dive bomb on Verstappen! That came out of nowhere, and he didn't quite pull it off. Excuse me, he didn't quite. I thought he'd pull that off, but obviously not. That was fair play to the man. I thought he was going to get that one there. As we're on lap number 8 now, and you can see it's the tyres are starting to give out. So I think we might want to start thinking about an undercut here. Get out in front of these guys so that we don't get caught out here by the strategy. But the one that's going for the undercut is going to be Valtteri Bottas. Oh, I tell you, he held up Verstappen there. He held up Verstappen there. That was not cool. It's such a dangerous pit lane here at the Red Bull Ring. Words can not describe how dangerous this pit lane actually is. And I mean that from the top. I think Esteban Ocon's also coming in the background there. So we'll see how that goes there as Bottas makes his way down the pit lane. And he's going to rejoin somewhere. I don't quite know where. But now it's Jackie's turn, and she's bringing Sebastian Vettel with him. It looks like Max Verstappen's going to carry it. No, Max Verstappen's there. It's Esteban Ocon who's going to carry on with Charles Leclerc. Tatiana just gone through. Interesting indeed as Jackie heads into her garage there. How will this work out for you, Jackie girl? As we look at the Mercedes garage for some reason. And oh, I tell you what, she's got a good jump on Vettel. There's Bottas. Will she get out in front of Bottas? I think she will. Oh, not quite. Not quite, but she outbrakes him into... Is Bottas on the soft tyres? He's on the soft tyre. Well, if he started on the soft, medium soft as well, he's going to be looking for another stop, surely. We'll find out in a minute. This is lap number 11 now, and Jackie and Bottas, oh, side by side through turn 1. That was fantastic racing. Nothing given, nothing gained by the pair of them. They're still going at it side by side up the hill to turn 3. And Jackie's got the inside line. She's going to stay right there, folks. And thank you very much. Goodbye. God bless. Oh, but he's not going to give up. Bottas is not going to give up. I'm telling you now. Dear me. Oh, and Jackie absolutely did. Who was that there? Was that Nick de Vries or George Russell? It was one of the two, but Bottas is also through. Great action from the helicopter here. Absolutely fantastic. It was George Russell that got in the way. And we would have preferred him to get in the way a little bit more. We got pit stops going in front of us. Carlos Sainz, Danny Kvyat's in the pits. They're telling us to stop again. Not sure why, if being completely honest, as Valtteri Bottas is looking at Jackie down into turn 1 again to the outside. Not going to work because Jackie's just got the inside line and she's just got the momentum. She's just, oh, you saw a wheel on the grass there. You got a wheel on the grass there, but oh, she's going to hold on for the lead. But how much longer? As she's down into down the hill here. Bottas side by side down the hill, and then Bottas is going to get her. No, round the out. Oh, still side by side. Great driving. And great respect from the pair of them. It may not be respectful for much longer, but oh my God, and Vettel's getting too close for her company as well. We've got a yellow flag behind us going on. What's going on there? I've got a safety car. Okay. What's going on here? Well, we don't quite know what was going on, folks, with that safety car. But this happened under the safety car here. And the reason is Bottas is about to retire from this Grand Prix. That is an engine failure for Valtteri Bottas. Or a gearbox failure. And that's major championship implications. I would say that. Oh, and I think Raikkonen almost going to the back of his fellow compatriot there as he heads off down the hill. So up the hill into turn 1. But here we go, the restart on lap number 15. Jackie warming up the tyres very nicely. It's up to her when she wants to go. If I was you, I'd wait. And then catch Sebastian Vettel with his pants around his ankles. And she's gone. See you later. We're done. We are done, and that should be us checked out, and that should be us in the lead. And oh, a bit of slidey through turn 1. That might give Sebastian a look up the hill here. And Tatiana, sorry, that's not Tatiana, that's Jackie. I should know my own drivers by now. You'd think I know my own drivers by now. As we look at Max Verstappen here, he's stuck behind George Russell, going to the inside of turn 1. Great outbraking manoeuvre. He's on the soft tyre as well. What is going on here with these soft tyre runners? Oh, that's Tatiana back there. Go on, Tatiana. Tatiana to the outside. Oh, Max Verstappen up the inside of Nicholas Latifi. What the hell? It's a madman. absolute madman manoeuvre. I thought Tatiana was going to get past, well, Tatiana is past George Russell now. But that's going to continue here up the hill as we get, well, there goes Nicholas Latifi. Oh, I tell you what, Tatiana's right behind him. Tatiana, keep that run going. We're on lap number 17. Come and start that now. And Tatiana's got an absolute mega run on Nicholas Latifi. And that's up into P... I don't know what position that's actually for. I really don't know what position that's actually for. I know what position this is for. This is Lewis Hamilton passing Nick De Vries for P19? What's Hamilton doing all the way back there? I know who this is, though. This is Jackie and Sebastian Vettel fighting for the lead of the Grand Prix. Who is that in third place? Is that Stroll? I will tell you now, if that is Hollywood Lance Stroll, I will not be very impressed. As we go to Verstappen here, fighting with Nick De Vries for P14. And I think De Vries is going to have to let that go. And Tatiana's right behind him. Tatiana's coming for a recovery drive here. I don't know if she got caught out on a safety car or whatnot. But she's going to fly it. Oh, I thought she was going to fling it down the inside there. But she may keep it going here. She may keep it going down the hill. Oh, he's on the hard tyre. That's why. This should be candy from a baby. And Tatiana up to another position. And Lewis Hamilton is not too far behind us. She wants to get a move on here. As I think Carlos... Is that Carlos Sainz or is that... that's Lando Norris. He's past Nick De Vries now. And I've got a feeling the pain for De Vries is only going to continue as we come to start the last lap of the Grand Prix. Oh boy. Yep, the pain for... Oh, 3 wide almost. Look at Lewis Hamilton passing 2 cars in one go. What a try-hard. What a try-hard. He passed Latifi and now he wants to pass Nick De Vries. As I think Verstappen is getting pressed with Kevin... That's not Kevin Magnussen up there. Who am I talking about? And oh, George Russell! He thought about a move on Hamilton! He went past De Vries like De Vries wasn't there. He's thinking about a move on Lewis Hamilton. What an absolute nut! Mind you, to be fair, he is a Mercedes driver, is George Russell. George Russell. Hint, hint. As we go to, this is on the last lap, Jackie's and Sebastian Vettel continuing their fight here. I wonder who that pink car is. Because that pink car's getting a bit too close for my liking. I think it is Hollywood Lance Stroll there. We'll have to get confirmation of that as we see Charles Leclerc. Now, look at this Alpha here. That's Kimi Raikkonen. He's they're legit P5. I think Kimi flying up the inside of Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc, they basically swapped rides. Leclerc took Vettel's place in Ferrari. Well, it is Kevin Magnussen up here for P13. So Verstappen got caught out here. Tatiana's P15. So no points for her today. As Verstappen easily gets past Kevin Magnussen. And you'd expect Tatiana to do the exact same thing here. Down the hill to turn 4. That's what you'd expect. Whether it actually happens or not, we don't know. But around the outside, why not around the outside? Go on, Tatiana. Tatiana girl, there you go. At least you get something out of this race. But meanwhile, well, I wouldn't call it. They're still trying to call her into the pits. I'm going to fire that person trying to call her into the pits. But how does 5 in a row sound? Sounds like sweet, sweet victory if you ask me. 5 in a row. Heading to the British Grand Prix. Kevin Magnussen, driver of the day. Press X for doubt.
And with that, we wrap up yet another incredible Grand Prix weekend. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
The faces on our top three list.
Well, I don't know about you, Crofty, but that was another good race. Sergio Perez, not Hollywood Lance Stroll. I do apologise to Perez, undisputedly. But another win for Jackie, 5 in a row. Heading to the British Grand Prix next week. I tell you what, this is looking rather good, if you ask me. Oh, someone cue Chris Jericho up for me, please.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
At this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Iceman increases their championship lead. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Oh, did I call it or did I call it? Oh, we win the Austrian Grand Prix after the Mercedes team have an absolute mare. And we do mean a mare. Oh, Jackie wins from third on the grid. Sebastian Vettel finishes P2. Sergio Perez, what a finish for Sergio. P3, folks. Let's give that Racing Point all the credit in the world for finishing P3. Esteban Ocon, Charles Leclerc, Kimi Raikkonen, Pierre Gasly, Lance Stroll, Danny Ricciardo and Max Verstappen round out your top 10. Tatiana just misses out on a point again. Oh dear. Just again. But again, it's more improvements from Tatiana. We're seeing consistency now. We're seeing what we want to see, and that is consistency. Valtteri Bottas, DNF. Lewis Hamilton finished 14th. Alex Albon, Antonio Giovinazzi and Danny Kvyat, all with penalties, folks. So, yeah, interesting race. But Claire is bound to have questions for us.
Great work out there today.
Hello.
Let's have your thoughts.
How you doing?
Who would you say is your biggest rival at
Should we go Lewis? Shall we? Nah, let's go Max Verstappen.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
Yep. Absolutely. You underestimate the team. When all the team's in sync, great things do happen.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. As you wondered why you're seeing this screen before, instead of the Charles Leclerc screen, we actually beat him in qualifying. So, nothing to worry about there. Does Jackie... Oh, God. Oh, she didn't quite go to level 15, but look at that. 1.43 million going into our bank account. Thank you very much. 10k damages each side. We can probably accept that. 15.79 million. I think somebody's in for a nice little payday on her contract, don't you think? She's deserved another crack, hasn't she? Oh, yes, she has. You all know she's deserved another crack at the cherry.
Boss, this week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Carl with them damn running costs, man. Stop it with the damn running costs. Tatiana's not loaded up for some reason. But we're going to renegotiate with her. Or renegotiate. There she is. She's finally made it to the renegotiation. We're going to try a medium risk and see what happens. I think she might reject this, but we'll see. Oh yeah, she's declined that offer. So what we will do is then we will definitely give her the larger offer, because I think you'll all agree she's deserved, based on her performance at Monaco and then her performance at Canada, she has deserved certainly to stay to the end of the season. And I would say, do not be surprised if she gets a couple more podiums, folks. Do not be surprised in the slightest. I mean, we're looking at some of these cheaper options. We're keeping an eye on some drivers. But, you know, I think it would be ideal to just keep our options open. So we've got one less day to use. So let's have a look at what we can do here. And I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get this... what can we do? What can we do? Well, I definitely want this extra cash. So we'll get this sponsor advertisement on there. We will then do the durability. Can we do... Yeah, we'll supply HQ tour. And then we've got 2 days left. Let's get the power team on there. And we'll get them sorted and ready to roll. But guys, thank you very much. 25 likes on the video if you'd all be so kind. Join me on Friday for the British Grand Prix, Chaseliner's home Grand Prix. And do get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more NASCAR Heat 4, more Marvel Spider-Man we play on Saturdays, and whatever we play on Sunday, which I believe is Death Stranding this Sunday. Stay safe out there, be kind to each other, and we will see you tomorrow for Phoenix and Friday for the British Grand Prix, folks. Yeah!